Hey all you zealots and zerglings, we are back for some more Starcraft 2 action. I know, it's been a while, This is actually my second cast back after I did all of my Guild War 2 gameplay, which I still loved. I hope you have had time to watch all that, because I certainly enjoyed it. But if you like Starcraft 2 action, we are bringing it back to you once again, all Starcraft most of the time. I don't know, probably most of the time. And we've got a 3v3 for you here on the map Green Acres with Contrarian as the red Protoss, Dunamai as the blue Zerg, and Spartan as the teal Terran. Their opponents on the other side of Green Acres are Ryosuke, the yellow Protoss, Archimedes, the purple Protoss, and Emil, the orange Protoss. So wait, are they all Protoss? Protoss. So an all Protoss team against a one of each team, which means they're going to be fairly balanced. But will the Protoss be able to use all their cheap tricks and tactics to take advantage of that fact or not? Or will the balance of Team Contrarian, Dunamai, and Spartan be able to come up with just the right balance to completely push the Protoss forces back? Step one is going to be do some decent scouting, which is pretty standard here. And yeah, let's get the production tab up. How long has it been since we've seen the production tab? I know I'm talking like this is my first cast back, even though it's technically my second, but I didn't know when that cast was going to get uploaded relative to the remainder of my Guild Wars 2 videos. So I just feel like this is my inaugural game back. Maybe I'll upload the other one after this one, just so it actually is. No, not to do anything silly like that. But we're starting out this game with a lot of frame rate dips over and over again. I already am not liking that. He's got a gateway here up from Archimedes, who is going to be putting up a cyber core right away. Cyber core already on the way for Ryu, and just going down for Emil. And Contrarian's also just going down, so all the Protoss are kind of on the same page. Dunamai is going to be going for an early expansion, which is what I like to do. That pool is on the way. Looks like he did expand for his hatch, and now he's getting his gas. And he's going to go roaches. So Dunamai is going to go roaches. That might not be a bad idea against that many Protoss. Won't quite have the speed, but it will stand up pretty well against the early gateway. We'll have to keep an eye out for those robos, because once the robos or even the stargates come out, Roach's effectiveness does go down significantly. And what is Spartan up to? I guess he's building at the front, so we should see that. He's got double barracks right now. No add-ons just yet, just getting his orbital. Not sure what his plan is here. Looks like he did maybe leave some room for an add-on there. I wonder if that was intentional or that's just how he placed his buildings. And no really good sense of what kind of tech we got coming here just yet. We're chrono boosting out zealots, so Archimedes is going to be going out for those zealots, which is not going to do much good against roaches. And marines, yeah, marines can kite that, and Contrarian can basically counter anything he's got. But it looks like he is gonna go for an early robo, getting out another zealot instead of going for that first stalker. But with marines on the map, maybe zealots would be a good idea, kind of act as a meat shield for the marines. And second gate going down for Ryosuke, who's also kind of going for an early robo, and that is almost going to be completed. So he's going to have some early robo tech. Is he going to get an observer out there first? Yep, going to go for that observer right away. And it looks like the observer is going to be going and following his army around, not going to go for doing any scouting, which I recommend you go some scouting. And of course, there are 3 Protoss on this side of the map, and one of them's like, hey, I have a V key on my keyboard. And so it's just a matter of mere moments. Yep, and here come the Void Rays. What a shock. But with enough Marines, maybe we can take care of that. And we're getting combat shield for them, so they're going to be some beefy little Marines. Which is exactly what they're probably going to need against those Void Rays, since we don't really have anything else that can shoot up right now. And, we're going for an early lair for Dunamai, but he's going roaches, so he might be wanting to get some early upgrades. He's getting the Evo Chamber, so I will expect him to be getting probably roach speed, and, I don't know, +1 attack might be a good idea. That observer is going to go and do a little bit of scouting. He's going to see the roaches. he's going to see, well, not much from Contrarian that's going to tell him anything. Going to scout the expansion. And you know, there's no detection here, so that observer is just going to go around uncontested. But he probably should be scouting the base, see what tech's going on. Instead, he's following that stalker, which that's not going to give him much tactical information. And what do we got going on down here? But more gateways coming down for email, so he looks like he's going 4-gate robo. He's getting an observer out of his own. I don't know if he's going to be doing a robo off of that or not. And get some Immortals out now for Ryosuke. Is he going for any Colossus tech? I do not yet see any Colossus tech. Probably would need to expand before that. In fact, none of the Protoss here have expanded. Actually, nobody... Well, Spartan is preparing himself for an expansion. But Dunamite right now is the only one who's expanded right now. So he's probably got the best economy. At least he had better... Oh, a bunch of drones just hatched. So he is definitely in the lead right now in economy. By a long shot. And ooh... Email does not have a very strong economy, so I hope he plans on going quite a few, well, I suppose hope he plans on staying gateway, because he's not, I don't even know if he can afford 4-gate off of, so few workers. And we do have a little bit of push out here. Yeah, we got a couple of Void Rays so far, just producing them one at a time, but again, not expanding. He can't really afford that much, although he could maybe afford another gateway, or Stargate, quite possibly. And we're just going to speed this up a little bit here because no one's really kind of done any engaging yet. And we do have siege tanks out here for Spartan and his combat marines with +1 attack. And we do have roach speed and burrow and +1 attack coming here for Dunamite. Kind of what I expected. I didn't suspect the burrow, but I think I got distracted too. So, and we do have an expansion here coming from Archimedes, which is definitely going to need to support that Void Ray force. And it looks like Spartan's going to move over here. Oh, I guess he's going to let this expansion go to Contrarian. He's going to throw down those quick cannons for a nice, tidy emergency defense. And that their creep spread from Dunamite is going to be pushing out across the map. And his roaches are scouting around. I don't know if they're trying to go to that watchtower. Yeah. There you go. Oh, but they are going to be spotted by that observer. I think Contrarian got an observer of his own. He might be able to take that out. Oh, he does have an observer of his own. Apparently he was listening to me. But still just a macro game going here. And ooh, +2 range attack coming for those roaches there. So definitely going to have some upgraded roaches. And we're getting upgrades for those siege tanks. Well, the armory is just coming, so probably not yet. And Star support is on the way, probably to get those medevacs going. Keep those marines alive. Ooh, and Spartan going for the planetary. I don't know if I agree with this, but it is quite a ways out there. You might require that defense, especially if these rocks come down. And Contrarian wants Dunamite to fly around and kill stuff. Does he have a Spire? Let's slow that down just a little bit to see what's going on. Well, Spire is on the way. He's already got the infestation pit. Not sure what he's doing with that. It seems a bit early if he's going Spire right now, unless he were going for fast broodlords. And oh, Archimedes is going to make a quick transition to carriers with just a few avoiders out. Oh, but then those roaches, those roaches have got to get out there. Burrow. Got to burrow. Oh, but they do have detection. Oh, they have detection right here because his observer's right in the middle of the map. But I think most of the roaches are going to get away. Well, half the roaches are going to get away. But yeah, that was kind of a risky thing to do on its own. They haven't seen hardly any of their opponents, and just to push out there, that's probably where their entire army is. And well, now the Protoss team was not doing any expanding at all. Now they're well, I guess they've all expanded once. So everyone's taking the expansion, but really now's the time to be taking a third base, I would think. Especially Dunamite, you really should get a third base up. Ooh, going for Corruptors. Well, the carriers are coming out, so that'll be good. And they might help a little bit against the Void Rays, but really, Zerg has very little answer for Protoss Air, it seems like. If they've made a concerted effort to it. But he's gone to carriers now. Getting level 1 air weapons and level 1 shields. I don't know about that, but everyone seems to go for the shields. I don't know. They probably think, well, it benefits my whole army, but... Oh, we got an Overseer here. He's going to spot Archimedes' Zealot for whatever good that is. And is he really going to send over this entire force just to take out an Overseer? Apparently he is. And that Overseer is gone. So left his Overseer in kind of a careless spot that really didn't provide him much scouting information. And oh, they're going to be taking out the rocks here. Are they going to be going for this gold? Or maybe they're going to be going for this expansion. Oh, Dunamite is going to be hard pressed to defend that. I probably should have taken this base right here. I know it gets hit with a lot of air and cliff jumpers, but it is not going to last. He will have a chance to cancel that, though, if they attack immediately. And so I hope he's keeping an eye on that. They're going to be through these rocks in a moment. Oh, Dunamai, are you paying attention? Oh, they can actually might be able to snipe this before he has a chance to cancel it. Oh, he did not cancel it, and that was an expensive loss. Is he going to have time to cancel this? No, he did not cancel it. That was a lot of money lost. And now the Voider is going to be moving into Contrarian's base. He doesn't have much here. He's got a couple of cannons, but all they're going to be able to buy him is time right now. He's going to have to get his forces back there, and I don't see any forces coming back there. Oh, here come the Corruptors. I don't know if that's enough to force him off, but again, it might stall long enough to get some anti-air there, and they will take out one Void Ray. And so damage done was very minimal, but now we got to attack here at the front. And they've got a pretty good concave right here, and oh, these Marines are completely going down to the Colossus, but it looks like Contrarian has one Colossus of his own, but I don't think it's going to be enough. But here comes some of his reinforced Stalkers. They're probably going to help try to take out his, oh, Nemo's really upset right now, but it looks like that attack is going to be repelled. I was a bit worried right now, and oh, the Void Rays have come back, and the Corruptors are going to try to take them on, and using the Corruption ability at long last. And the Stalkers, oh yeah, those Voiders are dead now. So that is going to be a huge loss, I think, for the Protoss team. Surprisingly, those Void Ray losses were not all that expensive compared to what everyone else lost, but I think they are still way behind right now. And going for Mama Ship Carrier now. I don't know about this choice. There will be Corruptors out on the map. Yeah, he's still making Corruptors and a Greater Spire, which isn't going to do him any good against the Mama Ship. Oh, and looks like Contrarian Stalkers are moving around, kind of seeing what's going on, checking for expansions. Nothing there. They'll move on. Oh, they're going to head over to the. Oh, they're going to head over to this base and completely undefended. And I think this is going to be a total loss. I don't think it'll be able to respond in time with anything. This base is a loss. Are they going to try to move to defend it, or are they just going to let it go down? I don't see anyone moving to defend this, so his is going to be an easy kill for Contrarian. And with Blink, they'll easily be able to escape. They're not going to get trapped. I mean, they can easily blink down there and get out of there. But no defense mounted whatsoever. They're just going to let it fall. Meanwhile, Contrarian's going to take the base over here on that little plateau. And I don't know what he is doing. He didn't have to blink out of there, and he kind of lost some Stalkers and his Observer going in the wrong direction, but they'll be fine. Nothing going on right here. Nothing to stop them. And these carriers are getting pretty big numbers. I mean, I don't know if it's the best choice. And of course, their first attack failed, so might as well go DTs because, you know, why not? Fortunately, Contrarian seems to be keeping an Observer with his army, so his Stalkers, at the very least, are not going to be taken by surprise. But they're going to need more Corruptors, I think, for those carriers. Although, got some Hydralisks, too. They'll be pretty good at sniping those Interceptors. Oh, and I heard that Mama Ship pop out. There it is. Is that going to be the indicator that they should start their attack right now, or are they just going to sit back and let their expansions get sniped? I don't see anyone making any sort of move out whatsoever. Oh, Contrarian Stalkers are getting active again. He's going to be pushed out, but he's got to be careful. If he gets into this army, he could do a lot of damage. Just spot that Observer. That's going to help clean up that. So they lose eyes out in the middle of the map. Not sure what he's going to do. Oh, they are going to try to move out. And oh, I don't know if he should take this on. There is a lot there. A couple of Mortals and DTs there. He did manage to get most of his Stalkers on the high ground, but these two could be in a bit of trouble if they keep running that way. Yeah, he's going to lose 2 Stalkers right away. But here come the carriers. It is going to provide him some vision of the high ground, which is going to let Ryuk blink onto the high ground. And, oh, do they have an Observer anywhere? Oh, the DCs are not anywhere near where there's going to be any sort of detection. It looks like, oh, Contrarian is losing a lot of his Stalkers. And we need the Corruptors back so they can take on that Mama Ship. And it looks like the DTs were spotted over here. Oh, there's an Observer back here at this base. And Contrarian going to be able to save this base. It's going to be close. He's going to need some support of his allies. And oh, Emo's going to get caught here kind of defenseless. Oh, and the Corruptors are right behind the Colossi, and they are going to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, Emil just got himself in a really bad position. I don't know if he should have taken that on like that. And it looks like Ryu's kind of holding the ramp up here. It looks like Contrarian did lose all of his Stalkers at that base. And here comes the Vortex, which is going to suck in the Corruptors, or the Colossi, which weren't actually able to attack anything in that battle. So, not really the most effective Vortex, and the Mama ship does go down, and the carriers are trying to run. The Corruptors are doing tons of damage, but the carriers are going to turn and fight now that they don't have anything else defending them. And the Corruptors are now focusing on the Interceptors, which is absolutely the last thing a Corruptor wants to be shooting. And a lot of damage taken, but it was repelled, and I don't think it was worth the losses. And apparently someone keeps lagging, and I have a feeling it is Dunamai. Which, good news, I think this replay probably predates that, but Dunamai has significantly upgraded his computer, and his lagging days might be nearing an end. No more jokes at his expense by both sides. Believe me, it's happened. It's funny. It's all in good fun. Well, at least for me it is. And it looks like Contrarian does want to see what's going on there. Nothing there right now, or is he going to try to take that base? There's too many Protoss here. I have no idea who's trying to take that base right now. I would think he'd want to try to retake this one. They did an okay job of defending that, and all the losses they took. He's going to try to remake those carriers and the Mama ship. But off 2 bases, he's just trying to throw up a third. And Contrarian saying, get Corruptors out. And that might not be a bad idea, because with all the carriers and him rebuilding the Mama ship, that is the perfect target for them. And if they're still making Colossi, Emil's still making Colossi, so those Corruptors have a lot of targets to shoot. And have we spotted this base, or we just want to take it out? No, he's just going to ring it with cannons, which is kind of a waste of money, because he doesn't really have much of an army right now. I know Contrarian is going to take this base. I don't know why he didn't just retake this one. I think that would have been the better choice, because this one's so close to danger. And Contrarian's going to be doing some sieging. Oh, he's got some Colossi there, and they'll easily be able to outrange those photon cannons. Oh, and that poor Zealot. Well, don't move everybody in. Okay, he pulls the Colossi back and lets all of his other units take the... Oh, you're going to lose your... don't want to lose that Immortal. There you go. Just use your Colossi to take it out. And looks like Ryo is going to be forced to respond, but I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to have to try to force his way down that ramp, and his own buildings are kind of making that a bit difficult, and he's just going to run right into the... right into the rest of the attackers. Maybe he didn't know they were there. Maybe he didn't have much of a choice. Archons really aren't going to do that much in this crowd, I guess, but the DTs are here. I don't see an observer, and the DTs are still alive, so he didn't bring an observer this time? Oh, that's unfortunate, because the DTs are still wreaking havoc. But I don't think that's going to stop the damage being done here. And here come the carriers, but we got Corruptors here, but we don't have any detection, and the Mama ship is here, so the Corruptors are going to have to take out the Mama ship first, and where are the Corruptors not helping? The Corruptors need to be taking these out. The Stalkers are trying to take out the Mama ship on their own. Where are the Corruptors? There's the Corruptors. The carriers are no longer under the defense of the Mama ship, or under the protection, using that corruption ability. And then, is he shooting in the Interceptors now? There goes the Mama ship. And I think there's enough Corruptors here to take this out, as long as he properly target fires. See if we can get those carriers selected. There goes another one. There goes another one. He definitely needs to focus this down, and this is, just such huge losses. Corruptors are so good against Tier 3 air. It is not even funny. He would have been better just sticking with Void Rays. He would have had a lot more, and they would have been a lot more effective, I think. And is that carrier going to get away? No, it's not, but one carrier looks like it will escape unless the Corruptors pursue. No, they're going to pull back, and still these DTs are running around causing all sorts of trouble. And we just, not really look like they have many kills, though. That one's got 7, that one's got 5. So, yeah, they're doing some kills. And it looks like Ryosuke's gone completely into DTs now, which is going to be really good against Spartan, who's just got Viking Medevac. He must have lost his entire army. Because I can't imagine why he just had a bunch of medevacs all by themselves. I think they've got a stranglehold. They've got more than... They've got like half the map. They could probably take this island base too. And their opponents are running out of bases. Email's out of money. Email's broke. Email has no income right now. He's got a long distance... He can't even afford a Nexus. He's got a long distance mine. And Archimedes just getting this... Oh, just getting the expansion spotted, and it's not even saturated yet. It's looking pretty bad. And still trying to make the carriers. Buddy, your carriers are worthless here. You'd be better off with the Void Rays. I'm almost positive. The Corruptors will handle your Void Ray or handle your carriers, as you just saw, as long as he keeps the Corruptor numbers up, and he seems to be. I'm gonna switch over to Broodlords. I don't know if that's any reason to do that. Oh, but he's gonna get this base. Oh, and he's gonna get all these drones killed. Why did he send so many drones into enemy territory undefended? That was a mistake. But I'm not sure why he's making Broodlords right now, because they got plenty of... They got Colossi and Siege Tanks. They can do any kind of sieging they need. But what they need is to take out the carriers. And is he even making another mothership? I don't think he... I can't even afford another mothership. No, he is. He's going to start making another mothership. I don't know why the last two didn't really help you as much as you would have liked. And now just pumping out links because he probably got a ton of minerals, which I usually would at this point too. And here comes Spartan with another force of a lot of Marines and some nice 3-3 Thors, 3-2 Marines. That is insane. Ryu's going to try to take this base. That is not going to last. He's going to have to cancel that. Contrarian wants this base gone, and that I think will be an easy task. And this small force here, which is mostly Corruptor based. Still a lot of DTs. Although he's going to blink in the base and, you know, circumvent that altogether. And keeping observers with his army this time. And yeah, this base is destroyed. Moving in for the kill now. What happened to all those carriers in the mothership? Oh, he's going to bring them home. He's like, I want to keep these here. As long as they keep these Corruptors here and keep these observers alive. There's no anti-air, so these Corruptors can basically do whatever they want. And see if he has a couple of Broodlords in there too. That'll help be a thorn in their side. Gonna start. This has got to be their last mining base. Okay, their two last mining bases. This one's going down. So I think that's gonna be it. Just bad macro, I think, and they didn't expand enough, and I really disagree with their unit choices. The carrier mothership combo just did not work. They got those Corruptors early and just completely dominated, and oh, bring the Corruptors. And the Corruptors are moving in. The mothership's trying to run, but she's not going to last long. And the carriers are now exposed. Let's watch them drop. There goes two. There goes another. One more goes down. There goes another. Whoops. And another. 5 left. 4. 3 carriers left. The carriers were just completely ineffective in the game. 2 carriers. And the final carrier is going to go down. And Ryosuke has left the game, which I don't blame them. And Archimedes is also gone. Was just going to leave... Email? Is Email seriously in this game? The guy that has... Well, he's got money now because his allies left, but... What is he... Email, what are you doing, Email? I just need to get ranked. Okay. You also just need to get out of this game. So Email's just gonna watch his base getting destroyed. Alright, Email, you're gonna be that guy. Even though you're probably the first one technically out of this game. Oops, we don't want to do that. So he's just going to watch this base go down, but we're not going to watch that. So I hope you enjoyed this game. Back from a long hiatus with no StarCraft. We have plenty more games to come, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and have a day.